Alright, so today we're talking about being a solo creator. When I say creator, I'm referring to content, whether that be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it may be. But solo in the sense of no team, no editor, no videographer. You are all those things. What does that look like? Because that's the reality of most of us starting out our journey. And when I started this, I thought I knew what it meant to be a solo creator, but it was not what I expected. And in this video, we're gonna cover all the bases to make sure you're informed and knowledgeable from real life experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Falling in some good love is a cliche. She says when a sex girl who needs love anyway. Falling in a good way, it's a lot of things that I should say. Turn a good night to a good day, baby, yeah. So don't come back with that nigga that you come around with. I'm hating, girl, I'm hating on some dumb it down shit. Go kick it with them niggas, you so good at that. Run back and tell them I'm not who you run around with. So don't come back with that nigga that you come around with. I'm hating, girl, I'm hating on some dumb it down shit. Go kick it with them niggas, you so good at that. Run back and tell them I'm not who you run around with. Yeah, as God is my witness, don't talk for my fitness. Something you're forgetting. I've been on my bullshit. You keep shooting subs at me. Do, bitch. I still got my full clip. Yeah.
So here's the thing. We currently live in a climate, let's use YouTube for example, where like two of my favorite creators are Loaf and Siobhan. Siobhan, I might be pronouncing that wrong. He's from Toronto. Loaf, I think it actually might be Low, lives in LA. And they both have filmers, they both have editors, they both have cameramen that come around with them. And yes, they're not running a Hollywood production, but at the end of the day, they're YouTubers that have editors, they have video people, they have management that reach out to brands for them. They have these people that work as a team for them. And as much as I look up to their content, in my head, I always have the element of they have a team. And that's tough because it puts me in a constant battle of, oh yeah, I can do that, or oh no, I'm doing really well, they're just doing better because they have X. By using the excuse of that and then thinking that's wrong to make excuses, and then thinking I'm not doing good enough, but then realizing that I'm actually on my own, and it's just a constant battle. These people are the 1%. They are the incredible creators that have made it to the top. Not everyone gets there, and you most definitely don't start there. So what does it look like until you get there? All right, so this past 2-3 days is a perfect example of the challenges of being a solo creator. Obviously, I do content full-time now, and I do it with a bunch of different brands and all that jazz. Over the last 2 days, I've had messages from like 5 brands. It's great stuff. You want to be busy, that's what you want, and you're better to be stressed about being busy than being stressed about not being busy. The way it happens is so fast. These brands came in. I have TD Ameribank, Tim Hortons, Kiehl's, Spark, and one more. And all this work needs doing within the week. Like, it is absolute maximum stress all at once. And when you do receive that, it's all on you. Like, you can't just pass work off to an editor, pass work off to a filmer. You can't do that. Like, you have to reply to all the emails, you have to edit everything, you have to film everything, you have to plan everything. It's absolute chaos, and it's one of the biggest challenges. But my journey as a content creator started like this. This is the beginning. You're seeing the start. And when we speak about different people's journeys in the content creation game and how we shouldn't compare to each other, my content creation journey started earlier this year. Like, I'm brand new to this. I'm by no ways established in the scene. Hence why I am where I am. I do everything myself. I plan videos, I film videos, I edit videos, I do my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, brand stuff. I do all of that, all on my own. And that's great, like, I love it. It's so challenging. Like, to constantly have to, people rant on about consistency, and I spoke about this in another video. For me to post 2 or 3 times a day on each of those platforms is like 9 different posts per day. Then you have the brands coming in. You have to do all that. It's absolute chaos, believe me when I tell you that. But I didn't start with a big budget. I didn't start making money. Like, I didn't start with any of that. So I couldn't start by hiring those people. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same situation. If you want to enter this game, you don't have everyone around you. And the reality is, this is how you're going to have to start. This is the hustle, this is the grind, but this is the part that you have to truly love the game. Like, if I didn't love the game, I didn't love doing this, it would be a disaster. And the nature of it, and one of the pros of doing that, is that even though I do everything myself, I get everything myself. So I don't have the risk of hiring a videographer, editor, all these people, and then I don't make money. I don't see success, and I have to pay these people. And then I have all this stress on me. Like, we talk about truly loving it and truly enjoying it. The pressure that you would receive in my position as someone who's not established to constantly make enough to pay these people every month, the nature of the beast is you're going to have down months, you're going to have up months. I don't even know how this game works yet. That's how it's going to go. And if I'm stressed about figuring it out for myself, and then I've got someone knocking on the door saying I need X per month, someone else saying I need X per month, the stress that that's going to compile was too much for my small little brain to start off with. So that's why I started how I started. And I'm sure if you guys are watching this and want to get into it, you're probably in a similar situation. So that's why I'm rambling. It's not all stress. Parts of it are good. But today, I have to go to Tim Hortons. I've got a video with them that I need to get done. Well, 4 videos. That'll be good fun. So I'm going to Tim Hortons today to try some food. And then I've got to do some TD and Marybank stuff. All on my own. Right now, I'm planning the videos. An hour later, I'll be doing the videos. And a couple hours after that, I'll be editing the videos. Currently midway through filming the Tim Hortons video, and I know I said I'm a lone shooter, but I brought my sister along because they were going to give me a lot of food and I couldn't eat all myself. Look at this kid. Absolutely going to town. Tim Hortons review, how do you feel about the product?
10.
What's that you're sipping on? Tell us a bit about what you're drinking.
It's a hot chocolate.
Right.
That's all I know. That's all I've been told.
That's all they tell you? What about these guys? How did you rate these guys?
This 12, this 9, this 7.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Not gonna lie, this is one of them days where you just don't feel like you want to be here at all. Like, not a single bone in my body wants to be here right now. Like those days where you're like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to go to the gym, so excited to do this, that, and that. This is the exact opposite. Like, I couldn't think of any, oh my gosh, I can't even speak right now. Anywhere I would rather be, I don't know. You get the point. But we have a back day. I think it's because I was at Tim Hortons. I drank a bunch of iced coffees, ate a bunch of donuts. So I'm currently just running on pure sugar right now. And this bar's feeling a lot heavier than it usually feels. I can't lie. Oh. All right, that's enough of the negative thoughts. On the bright side, going to Manchester because I need to take some photos for a brand deal. And this one might come as a surprise. You will never guess where I just booked to go. Clue number 1, I've been there before and I took you guys on the vlog. Oh my gosh, the idea that I have to pull myself up right now is absolutely insane. I can't think of any more clues, but you probably guessed that already. We're going back to Japan. Less than 4 weeks. When I drop this video, it'll probably be 2 weeks from now. We're going back to Japan. If you're watching this and you're not subbed up, last time we went to Japan, it was a movie. Dropped absolute bangers. And I came back and there was so much stuff where I was like, dang, I wish I would have recorded XYZ. Now I know that. I'm going back. So the video that I did drop, if you haven't seen it already, check it out. That video was just the start. This next one, we're turning up.
You think you can save me? Oh, you think you can save
What?
me?
Think you could say me like you got or something? I've been put about the way, I ain't been starting nothing. I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. Cause when you really stand on business, it's gonna cost some money. And I looked at shit like it was normal, it was off the muscle. When I get back and start performing, it's gonna cost you double. When I stay silent in my morals, yeah, it cost me plenty. When I'm inside her, it's like water, she gon' toss me under. So where the lifeguard at? Cause I'm not trying to float away, I'm just trying to know your name. Every time you see him out, act like you don't know them lames. Every time I'm leaving out, I watch out 3 of my mirrors and check the cameras before I leave the house. Make sure ain't no snakes around my land, I gotta weed them out. Better stay out my face, cause I'm a man and I'll bleed you down. A man, I wanna see you smile. A man, I wanna see you strong. A man, I wanna see you down. A man to tell you come outside. A man that wanna see you now.
You think you can
Right now. Yeah, like I wanna see you right motherfucking now.
So currently walking through Manchester, and this is like a prime example of another struggle of a solo creator. Like if you've watched my stuff, you know I like to get like cinematic shots, like put the camera down, walk away, like tripods type vibes. And like Manchester's full of really cool places, it 100% is. But like I can't put my camera down in Manchester. I can't put my camera down in London. Like anytime you go to a big city, Manchester, London, New York, wherever it is, like the idea of putting down your camera is quite a scary concept. So naturally with that, it makes things like that type of content difficult when you're on your own. Like a cameraman would be clutch right now, but instead we're just going arm extension and that's how we're rocking. Like this is absolutely terrifying right now. Like the fact that a crackhead could just come from anywhere and just rush it and that's a terrifying concept. Like I would love to deliver a message right now, but I'm mainly just like absolutely terrified. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to be back in Tokyo. The biggest city in the world and the only city where I feel comfortable putting my camera on that side of the street, walking over and getting a cool shot. Ooh, Blank Street. Gonna introduce yourself?
We're from Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Ireland?
Dublin.
What do you do? You guys are well dressed?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Well, I do actually do video stuff, man.
Okay. You do social media YouTube
agency,
stuff?
yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like you got it rocking. I'm new to this, so
Yeah?
I'd love to get in contact. He seemed like a really cool guy. Always down for an interaction. Unfortunately, it started raining. I'm heading to Blank Street, so we're gonna have to get a little bit of a shuffle on. But yeah, if you three guys are watching the vlog, I don't know if you will do, but yeah, safety. Nice to meet you guys. Oh my gosh, it's raining. We need to go try the new banana matcha from Blank Street ASAP. Hey, can I get the banana bread matcha, please? I will do. Thank you. All right, so this is it. The Blank Street banana bread matcha. I'm very unsure about how this is gonna go. I think it'll either be incredible or terrible. So let's give it a try. We're off to an absolutely terrible start. Are you seeing this? Look, matcha on my shirt, matcha on my jeans, everywhere except for my mouth. I'm willing to accept that that was maybe my fault because I tilted it instead of sipped it. You know, that's actually pretty good. Like if you're like an organic, like true, like authentic matcha lover and you appreciate it for its leaves and it's maybe not. But if you like things that taste good and you like banana bread, to be dead fair, I don't even know if I like banana bread, but this is pretty fire. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. This place has the best biang biang, I believe it's pronounced, noodles on the planet. Wait a second. Let me show you this. How good does that look? All right, guys, you're gonna have to give me some privacy with this one. So I was hoping to talk a little bit more in there, but it's like very authentic. So we were like shoulder to shoulder with people. I don't want to be too rude. But those noodles absolutely smacked, hit the spot every single time. It's one of those places that I go every time I come here. But like I said on my Instagram story, unfortunately, as I was leaving, the building closed permanently. So I can't tell you guys where it is. But yeah, we had a good little roll today. Matcha hit, noodles hit. I don't really know how we top this. One thing that's super long is because I just booked Japan now. One of my biggest hobbies is shopping. I love walking around just window shopping, grabbing random stuff. Like, that's what I do all the time for enjoyment. But like knowing that I'm going to Japan, I just can't buy anything. Because in my head, I'm just like, it makes no sense logically to buy it here. So it's kind of killing the vibes. I've eaten, I've had a matcha, I can't go shopping. So like, what do people even do if they're not doing those things?
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps through cool water, eating like I'm underworld. Have my tattoos in Shibuya, police think I'm up to underworld. Pockets snug, they can't hold my 7, they ban my Visa, my Amex and MasterCards. I got money.
So yeah, I think there's a broad list of pros and cons of doing it as a solo creator. And I think one of the last cons that you might not consider, like you obviously consider the other stuff that I spoke about. There's the simple stuff like it simply just would be easier to have those people and carry cameras and all that. So you always think about that before you come into it. But one thing that you don't think about is when you go through times of mental block or whatever that looks like for you, whether that's like running out of ideas, whether it's getting stagnant, whether it's demotivated, whatever it is, it's real. It happens to all creators. But But having a team around you that say, hey, I just saw this on the other day, or hey, your video the other day did good, like how about we try this, or hey, you got this, like yada yada, like just a support system and someone around you with ideas, with suggestions, with motivate, whatever that may be. Having those people around you would be ideal at times. Like when you're on your own and you go through those things, you are on your own. You don't have anyone to turn to, anyone to look to. That's a tough thing. It's not something that you foresee before you start this, but I'll be honest, I think it's the last con on the list. I think everything else is pros, and I think the biggest pro is back to the start of the video when I spoke about having the absence of the stress of worrying about paying for a team and supporting a team, and that putting pressure on your workload. And I think especially when you're starting out and when you're getting going, the less pressure you can put on your success, the better, because you can start to do things that you truly enjoy. Like this channel, I truly enjoy making every video. I'm not counting metrics, I'm not counting analytics, I'm not doing things that I don't want to do just to get views and just to get paid. So I genuinely have a lot of fun doing this, and like it's something that I really enjoy. And I think I'd lose that if I had the pressure of paying for certain things or supporting certain people in the team. So yeah, that's just the insight on what it looks like to be a solo creator. That's the way 99.9% of creators start. I'm glad I did it. I'm very grateful that my journey looks like this, and if you're someone that wants to create content, I encourage you to go ahead and do it. Don't let that be a reason that stops you. And if you've made it this far in the video, one, I really appreciate you. Like I say, we are a small channel, and the fact that you stayed this long, I appreciate that so much. Two, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to Japan soon. I would love to go with 1,000 subscribers. I think right now, time of editing this video, I'm like 25 subscribers away. So that would be really cool to do. I'm super excited to take you guys on the journey when we go to Japan, go to LA, all those next travels. Thanks for being you. Thanks for coming along. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you got something from the video. Now I'm doing that thing where I just ramble and don't really know what to say. So, peace.